part 2 of the 1/2011 sports vlog. Now I'm going to talk about the Knicks at Rockets game from last night. But first, some highlights from ESPN.
Mike D'Antoni and the Knicks looking to snap a 3-game slide. They were in Houston to run with the Rockets. Opening quarter, Landry Fields from Murray Stoudemire. That's impressive. 25 on the night for Stoudemire. But later in the first, Kyle Lowry up top for Kevin Martin off the alley-oop. He had 21. Houston put up 36 in that opening quarter. Later in the third, it's Lowry working down low. The little fella gets this to go, had 18. Then fourth quarter, it's Aaron Brooks off the drive, using the window on the finish. The Knicks have dropped 4 straight and 6 in a row in H-Town. It's the Rockets, 104-89.
Now, that video doesn't really mention that Tony Douglas had 13 points, Gallo had 11 points, and keys for this game for the Knicks: too many turnovers. The Knicks had 14 turnovers. And a lack of ball movement was there. They were trying to utilize their offense by using the one-on-one game, which never works for the Knicks. And they had a stagnant offense. It really wasn't a great offense. And they also had a lack of defense. The Knicks weren't really playing defense. Again, that part where Kevin Martin found, I'm not even sure if that video showed it. I'm sorry. I got most of these stats from NBA.com. But in the game, Kevin Martin had an open 3, and it looked like Raymond Felton or Landry Fields lost their man, and Kevin Martin was wide open for 3, and he drained it, and that was the turning point of the game. For the Rockets, Brooks and Battier had 12 points each. The keys for this game for the Rockets, everything was going right. They had played great defense, held the Knicks to only got, I think, like 89 points, and they utilized the offense very well, and they just did everything right. I can't even make an excuse for the Knicks, like bad officiating or anything like that, because it was great officiating. It's just that the Knicks, they didn't really do anything right. They looked sluggish out of the get-go, and I thought this was supposed to be a rematch game, and I thought the Knicks were going to have their way against the Rockets. But now this sums up the sports ball. This is BX Bowler 1/2011 sports ball. Signing out.